Oh, this is so satisfying. It actually feels like we're getting to the puzzle solving part of the game before. Everything up until now was just learning mechanics, understanding light. Now we're applying clever ways to solve these puzzles, and I'm having a great time. We become huge now. All right, so we have to turn this white light into, well, it's 3 colors, using only the red and blue mirrors on the total opposite side of the map. So my first instinct is to just kind of barely send this through. Now, what I'm not sure is whether I'm going to want another mirror here for when I send the light back to bounce it up. Well, do I even need this? What if I just use this like so? So maybe what I want to focus on is the ability to actually use one more light. Even if it's just something like this. Even if it's just something like this. Because they're all separate now. There we go. Yeah, we have access to all 3 of them now. So let's set this one up here. And I guess this does go against what I was just trying to do. But listen, it's fine. And then we'll just bounce these in and maybe hope there's a way to do it. Yeah, you know, that is very convenient. I'm not going to lie. But I figured we've have much of a problem trying to get to yellow. Or, sorry, trying to get to blue. Why can't I just have blue itself just not even need to hit this mirror and just bounce into here? That looks like it should be possible. That's because it is possible. There we go. Took me a little too long. This is a mess. But you know what? It's a working mess. Don't let me design your lighting system for Christmas. Okay. So we have... What is this, a filter? A gate, maybe? It is a wall that I assume gets lifted once we light up this red thing. Otherwise, the level is impossible. I don't know if this is meant to be anything or just the puzzle element. Oh, and it slowly lowers so you really can't cheese your way through. I like that. All right, well, let's try to... Oh, but it doesn't lower all the way. Oh, it's dirty. Because I wanted to try to use this to bounce it back, but actually the angle doesn't work out anyways. What I would have to do would be something more like... Yeah, good enough. Is it though? Hold on. There we go, perfect. Seems good enough to me. Son of a... Oh, double son of a... Is there really no location that... No, there we go, there is one. It's a cool gate mechanic. We'll be seeing a lot more of that. Holy lasers. They got every laser combination except for white. We have 3 placeable boxes. Oh my god. You know what? I give up. Let's solve this level. Oh my. And we have to get them into light beams. So we have to combine this red with this cyan, and this green with this purple, and this blue with this yellow. There honestly might be a super elegant solution for this. I'm curious to see if I find it. You know, maybe involving something like this. So, and then each one of these 3 has a right combination. So blue goes with yellow. So if I set this up like here, is there a way that I can have separate angles? Like if I can have both of them hit the same thing? Like what I want is for these to all bounce at the same angle. I have to kind of line it up a little. So let me try to just pick a grid line. This grid line seems good. And then, yeah, there's got to be some way that these just kind of bounce into the same end thing. And that doesn't seem too bad, because then I could probably do the same with every single one of these 3 intersections. Oh, but I have to be careful, because they might just all pick the middle one without me realizing. You know, you would think this one would actually try to meet up here, since it's nearest the top. Is there no way I can do that? That works. Actually, that's probably very convenient. Good enough. And then these should meet at the bottom more most easily. This is getting really bright in here. Thing is, it can only touch these 2. I put it in here and a massive laser show happens. This does look pretty sick. Party time. Dancing to classical music. So, If I was to place this square anywhere, it would actually be back here, meaning I need to give myself a little bit more space. So what I want to do is just kind of shift this over. Like, I want to have it set up so the line barely scrapes. And then same with here. And then they should be about the same angle. And then I can move this up a lot more. Have them meet up here just nicely. Have this move up a bit more. And then meet in the middle. Son of a... Why are you like this? There we go. Meet in the middle quite nicely. And then these should hopefully just meet in the bottom smoothly. Oh. There we go. We've got it. This is a crazy mess. I'm just trying to think if there was a way that I could have the lights overlap and have them all become white lights. But not conveniently. As messy as this looks, I bet this isn't too far off from the intended solution. Next. There we go. We're back. I know y'all missed me. All right. We have 2 prisms, 2 squares, and we have to bounce off here and get them through a very narrow slit. So we have to combine all 3 of these. So here's something I'm curious about. How does it work when 2 lights are coming from an opposite direction into a prism? There's no configuration where I can combine them, right? No, I can just do weird things to them. Here I definitely want to combine them into white light. There's no doubt about that. So I know I can combine these. Yeah, I can make them parallel. But I can only make them so parallel. Any closer together and then it'll just miss. So they're offset by little, meaning, yeah, they can only be this parallel. Well, hold on then. Let me try to make all 3 of them kind of parallel. And then we have a puzzle that we've kind of done before, where we make them converge and then hold the angle at the right spot. I want to have the red one be over here, but then that just physically blocks the blue one. And then I can only move this over so far, and then it will release. So, like, the red one wants to go to the right, which isn't the plan here. And I can't really just have it up here, because, I mean, look at this distance, right? Oh, well, maybe we have something going on here. No, maybe we have something going on here. This is one way to get around it. What if I just make them try to converge on a single point? So then here, we just have them internally refract. But they still come out splitting a little. So let's see if we can make them a white light. That is really close. All right, now they're like super white lighty here. All right, so then we just need to adjust the angles of these. All right, so we're looking pretty close. The green is just a little bit off, and it's a shame it's the green, because the green is the one that doesn't have a cube attached to it, or a mirror attached to it, rather. So if I could somehow get the green to be right and the others to be not right, that would be great, except I can't make the green right now. All right, once again, I'm gonna attempt to make these converge. Here's a weird idea. I've basically managed to merge the blue and green lines. Can I just manage to somehow, and I do mean somehow, throw the red line in there? Like, I want to go around the prism without disrupting the blue laser. Yeah, maybe even something like this. Like, the lines are running parallel enough. Just I'm not quite sure if I'll get them to behave similarly, because they're still positioned very far from each other. First thing is, maybe can I get this laser to work? I can. And then is there any way I can get this red one to converge with this? That's very close. This is super sloppy. Like, extraordinarily sloppy. Damn. This is so sloppy, but listen, I'm very close. I did not expect this sort of bounce with the red laser to happen. That is a fun surprise. I'm gonna try to see what I can figure out about that. But I feel like the point of interest is actually here. Like, the fact is, it can only go so far over because it's hitting the red corner. So if, like, I can shift this over just a tad, I might have something here. And then rotate this. Yep, we did have it. Like that. That's certainly one way to do it, and honestly not the worst way either. I still have the feeling for this game that if it works, and proficiency will come later. Like, it'd be almost fun to revisit some of these levels after having study the mechanics as much as possible, and then accomplishing them even better. So this is a level with a lot of gates. So what the hell is the deal with this? We have to first hit the red gate. And then we have to, I think we have to have the red gate hold itself open. That I think is the idea. So let me just position this out of the way, and let me just use the red laser to hold itself open. Perfect. Now I can put this like up here and have this open the green gate, and then I could have the green gate open itself, just kind of out of the way. And then have you go about here. Send this down. Have this open the blue gate. And then you guessed it, have the blue gate open itself, and this is just the classic door opening puzzle. Even saving a mirror in the process. No stranger stuff like this. This is more my element. This is fun. No placeable objects. And it's just a bunch of rotatable mirrors. So we have to use a lot of good internal refraction to get this. So this is a level where we need to work backwards. So coming from here to here, I think that means it has to enter from here. So it could be like this or like this. So then it has to enter from here. It's like this, but backwards. Honestly, it might not be too bad. Because then all I need to do is kind of send this down. And then send this around like so. And then send you through like that. And we're getting pretty close already. I think what I need is just a shallower angle going into here. So I almost wonder if it's more possible to go from here to here to here to here than there. So if this is my goal, let's see what I can do with that. Wait. Okay, better start. Yep, okay, huge progress right here. It might be actually too sharp of an angle now. If I can get this to go from here to here, that'd be even cleaner, but that's a tall ask. That's a very tall ask. I might as well just kind of keep snaking this around and see what happens. Make this a goal. Or, hear me out. We could just, yeah, keep these as straight as possible. Ignoring 3 of the rotating mirrors. That works a lot better. Ooh, beautiful looking level. Oh boy. Yeah, we have 2 blues, a red and a green. We just have to separate all the colors from each other. We have a blue mirror in the back. And I guess once they go through here, I mean, the blues are all lined up. I don't even know where to begin. Let's see. So I could send this through. Let's see if it's possible for me to bounce off. Like, have the blues bounce off here and then come out. Like, is there an angle that will let me do that? Close, but not quite. Because then I want to do something similar up here while just sending these colors through. This, I guess, is a lot more manageable. Because then all I need to do is just kind of bounce these in a way that they separate. But they're still too close together. There we go. I've sent them both through again, so now we just need to adjust so that they split off easily enough. It looks like it needs to be a more shallow angle. Let's bring it out then. Well, the green lights up. Yeah, I don't quite like this. It looks like they just can't quite be separated like that. I have a hard time seeing it. Let's try something like this. And then I want just the blue to hit down here. There we go. Oh, and actually, we got green coming through pretty nicely, and then red could come through pretty nicely as well. Oh, come on. It hits the red, and the red comes from here. So kind of like, yeah, rotate that about a smidge. This. There we go. I like the separation here. I still need the red to do me a solid. So let me try to bring this up a little. Maybe try to get the red through just barely. No, I don't know if I like that part. Good enough. Let's just try to get green now. I mean, they're very intertwined. So affecting one will impact the other. But that's fine. I can put up with it right now. Because, yeah, I can bring in the red like this, but now this blue is messed up. So I have to simply readjust this. And then readjust this. And, okay, now we're looking better. And now we have a red here, so I think with just a really good mirror, this red can make it in. Very nice. Not too bad at all. We're getting pretty close. There's only a certain amount of levels in this early access, and we're nearing the end. I'm gonna miss it.